Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox, and I'd like to welcome you to the Daily Compliance News. The Daily Compliance News is an offering of the Compliance Podcast Network. November 28th, 2018. First up, an announcement of a sentencing. The former Venezuelan National Treasurer, who was sentenced to 10 years today for laundering over $1 billion in bribes. He was the bribe receiver in an FCPA case. He's apparently cooperating with prosecutors going forward. So it's going to be interesting to see where that case takes us. Over in the United Kingdom, the Serious Fraud Office has concluded the corruption trial of FH Bertling. 3 people were acquitted, 1 convicted, and 3 guilty pleas were obtained in a trial before the Southwark Crown Court, which centered on bribes and other illicit payments made by the logistics company, which is now in litigation. So even though these individuals got off, it's clear that the company paid the ultimate price and is now in receivership. Also today, we had a hearing before not only the British Parliament, but indeed an entire committee of governmental representatives around Facebook and privacy. And the optics did not look good, as there was an empty seat left for Mark Zuckerberg, who did not or chose not to appear at this hearing. He instead set a representative, Richard Allen, who answered questions about Facebook and privacy issues. This related to the documents which were delivered to British Parliament late last week, and we talked about in podcast yesterday and in yesterday's episode. It was clear that some of the questioning came directly from Facebook documents. Indeed, there was one Facebook engineer who identified potential Russian hacking in 2018. Mr. Allen was clearly not prepared to answer questions along these lines. He deflected as well as he could. But if it turns out that Facebook had this information much earlier, it's obviously going to look quite poorly upon them going forward. And finally, in a little bit lighter note, we have an article from NPR on its best reads for 2018. I hope you've had the opportunity to read some of the numerous great business books which have come out this year. We had Bad Blood, which won the FT award. We've had books on Tesla. We've had books on the FIFA corruption scandal, Red Card. We've had books on 1MDB. Just a great set of books around bribery and corruption, literally on a worldwide basis. So I hope you've taken the time to read some of these. They present excellent lessons learned for the compliance practitioners, and I think many lessons that you can incorporate directly into your compliance program, even if they were frauds perpetrated at the highest levels of companies. So I hope we'll take a look at these, and I hope you'll enjoy reading the list. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will check back every day as I go through some of the top stories. Once again, if this is a series that you enjoy or like or you find useful, I hope you will let me know as I consider whether I will move this forward into 2019. Please give me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com, or you can leave a comment on any of the sites where I list this podcast. Thanks again, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the Daily Compliance News.